Officer Jason Miller sat at the precinct break room table, his voice loud and brash as he recounted the arrest that had everyone talking. "You should have seen it," he boasted to a group of fellow officers. "That black guy put up a fight like he owned the place. Took 3 of us to cuff him. Got the conviction easy, too. Justice served." The room echoed with nods and chuckles, some officers exchanging knowing glances. But what Officer Miller didn't realize was that the man he had proudly talked about was none other than Terrence Hall, an outspoken community leader, a devoted father, and a man with a deep understanding of his rights. Terrence had been stopped one evening outside a local grocery store. The officers claimed he was acting suspiciously and resisting arrest without cause. But Terrence knew the truth was far from their story. He had been walking home after a late shift, minding his own business, when he was singled out. The arrest was rough, but Terrence kept his composure, despite the pain and humiliation. He knew that sometimes fighting back with fists only plays into the system's hands. Instead, he documented everything: the bruises, the witnesses, the timelines. After months of court hearings, Terrence was convicted on minor charges related to resisting arrest. Charges he always maintained were fabricated. Officer Miller's bragging reflected the deep bias that had clouded the case. But Terrence had something more powerful than brute force or bravado: the law. He contacted a civil rights attorney and filed a federal lawsuit against the police department for racial profiling, excessive force, and violation of his constitutional rights. The lawsuit quickly gained attention. It wasn't just about Terrence's wrongful conviction. It was about systemic problems in law enforcement. Throughout the legal battle, Terrence became a symbol for those demanding justice and accountability. He spoke at community forums, sharing his experience and urging others to know their rights and stand up against injustice. Inside the courtroom, his attorney presented a compelling case backed by eyewitness testimony, video evidence, and expert analysis of police conduct. Officer Miller's own words, caught in a recorded conversation with fellow officers, became a crucial piece of evidence. His casual bragging about the arrest and conviction highlighted the racial bias and misconduct at the heart of the case. The defense tried to discredit witnesses and suppress evidence, but the truth was undeniable. After a lengthy trial, the judge ruled in favor of Terrence, awarding him damages and ordering a review of the police department's practices. The ruling sent shockwaves through the city. It forced the department to implement new training on bias, transparency, and community engagement. Terrence's courage and determination had turned a moment of injustice into a catalyst for change. Reflecting on his journey, Terrence said in an interview, "This fight wasn't just about me. It's about everyone who's been silenced or mistreated. We all deserve dignity and fairness, no matter who we are." His story became a beacon of hope, showing that even when faced with systemic racism and false accusations, standing up for one's rights can bring justice and inspire a community.